2 touchdown passes and an interception. The bottom line, though, they lost.
Yeah.
How does he eliminate that 1 interception?
Nowhere for Fields to turn, and down he goes. Larry. Now Fields. And that is incomplete. So the defense able to get them at their own 27. Time to see this Bengals offense here as they get set for their first drive. And under center, of course, is the #1 pick in the 2020 draft, now in year #2. He's brought down. That one good for 15, and the Bengals get a first down.
They've got good playmakers on the offensive side of the ball. I don't know what happened last week to really hurt their performance and hold down their production, but I would dare say that this week in practice, there's a lot of talk about how they're going to increase their proficiency.
And that was a good start getting the playmakers involved. You mentioned that to me pregame. That's what they did there.
Yeah, I think a lot of people think the coaching staff really gets on them, and that's how they motivate them. Most of these guys are self-motivated. They have a lot of pride in their put him down. Otherwise, it's going to be a long afternoon.
Fighting his way down to about the 35-yard line. Open net, it's complete to Higgins. And he is going to have a Bengals first down as they're
actually find an open receiver for a first down pickup.
They'll run it here with Pirine. And they'll lose yardage here. Knocked back. It was Roquan Smith who got his big hand in there to knock it away.
It's been a good opening drive offensively thus far, but you know they don't want to waste it and settle for a field goal attempt after that incompletion. So this is a big play coming up here on 3rd down.
And they're going to mark him down. The offense off the field. They'll stay put on 4th and 1. They run for it with Mixon. And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown. Joe Mixon, his first touchdown here of the new campaign.
Is that you've got called and you want to see how defense reacts. It may not go terrific on the first one. Now they're ready to go. They've kind of got a look at them, got a sense. Let's see if they open things up a little bit.
See if they open things up. Let's see what the defense does here, too, after a good stop.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
On 2nd and 9, Fields. And they will not get the connection. On 3rd and 9. Gonna let one fly for Robinson. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly. To be thrilled with that first drive that got them the touchdown. Now they'll be looking to make it a 2-score advantage here on the road.
And you know they spent all week in practice, in meetings, talking.
Hang on, 3rd down.
I'd give some credit to the defender on that when he read all of his keys perfectly and got a great break on the ball and able to force that incompletion.
Off the play fake, here's Burrow. This one complete into the hands of Higgins.
Big moments in this game, but plays like this are critical to keep drives going. And if points result, we'll call this play significant.
And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first.
Because now they're reading their patterns downfield, they're understanding the coverages, and they're finding the open holes in the defense.
And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. Robert Spillane able to bring him down.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker, and what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
Out of the gun, it's Burrow. Escaping the pressure right. He'll have a first down inside the 10. They'll give it to Mixon. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD. Joe Mixon. They'll start on the ground with Montgomery. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down.
Yeah, another negative play in an early down situation. This one to start the drive. You're putting a lot of pressure on your quarterback to bail you out when you're in 2nd and long yardage.
And able to break one tackle. Now it's Fields. Eluding the pressure right. And he'll take this beyond the line of scrimmage as he slides to pedal to the metal, I guess, so to speak.
So definitely have them in the rearview mirror, don't they? I mean, you're exactly right. Being able to string the...
Trying to get it to Chase, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Tashawn Gibson. And the return.
Here, as you noted, on-the-job training. So he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
With 3rd and 9 looming. Fields now to throw. Touchdown Bears! Tariq Cohen. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Flush to his right. And he'll take this to the other side. Tyler Boyd, the intended receiver. And that'll bring up 2nd down. Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. Eddie Jackson picks it, and he's able to get it back to the 41-yard line. First of their timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. Fields on 3rd down. And this will be caught by Mooney. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Now the Bears going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Throwing again is Fields. He'll drop this one down to Cohen. He'll be brought in for one play. There's 2 seconds on the clock. They'll indeed start on the ground to run that clock. And he's going to lose yardage. Not that it matters as the final seconds tick away. So we have reached success running the ball, and I certainly think we'll see more of that. But I keep an eye on that defense, and I think their coaches up in the box will do the exact same thing. If they start to see 1 or 2 guys start to creep towards the line of scrimmage, that'll be licensed to take some shots downfield. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. And that's what this defense is going to need to do more in the second half. Good pressure that time, forces some indecision in the backfield. Lions can become the 12th defender. It worked to the defense's advantage on that play. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Let's go downfield and score. If we do that, we'll be set up well for this second half. Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. It'll be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of them trying to get the ball to him a little bit more here in the second half. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield. Being in this stadium, so much history, tradition, so many great teams and games, and we're seeing a pretty good one right now, hotly contested in the 3rd quarter. And across midfield he goes and into running left, Montgomery. And this one goes nowhere. Loose. Back to throw, Fields. Forced out to his left. And he works his way. Here's Joe Mixon as they start on the ground. And they'll hit him for a loss as he... Burrow from his own end zone. And his throw's going to be incomplete. T. Higgins was spot for them. You got to try and find some space for your punter because you don't want him backed up where he has to alter what he does. Left sideline, a dive, and it looks like he's got it. They were looking for a cushion from that end zone. He gave it to, gets to put it on the highlight reel. Mixon with a 1st down carry. And he roams across the 20 to the 24-yard line. Now Williams. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of the... Again, it's Mixon. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the step 1 of the mission. They force the punt. Now they'll look to erase that deficit and take a 4th quarter lead. Steps away to his left. And to the fourth.
Able to take off, and now he made it a very manageable 2nd and short.
On 2nd down, it's Montgomery looking for a crease, can't find one. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4. Here's Fields. Swings this out here for Cohen. Out of the gun, Fields. Flushed out right. And he'll take this beyond the line of scrimmage as he slides to him.
Down and avoiding the big hit.
Meanwhile, the throw here is complete. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
Escaping the pressure, and he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Now we're going to get a stoppage. Appears to be an injury. They snap it to Fields. Man open is Robinson. And he's taken down, but now on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive. 1st down, here's the run with Montgomery. And he'll fight his way down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8. This one swung out to Montgomery. They'll get this halfway home from the 8 to the 4 on a gain of 4. That'll be a pickup of 4 as they work with his 4-point 4th-quarter lead. And he goes backwards on this one, losing yardage to the 7. Now the Bengals going to use the... As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. Eluding the pressure right. And he takes this one in for a big... Throwing, Burrow. Flush to his right. The improv. Burrow. Higgins, what a catch. Burrow. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And this is incomplete. Oh, it looked like he had a pretty good line on that one. That would have been a big play, but he could not pull it in. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. To throw, Burrow. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Khalil Mack in there to drop him as that clock continues to run. Now Burrow. He's going to let it fly. And this is taken in at the touchdown. And that's what they're gunning for on 1st and goal. Burrow going to give this to Mixon. And he's across for the touchdown. And it's likely the game winner here in the closing stages.
So for those of little faith, guess what? It got done. They now have the lead with that touchdown this late in the contest. I wonder if that was a play they were holding or a play that they just knew would work from past experience.
Well, I just saw it in their eyes on the sideline before starting that last drive, and they did. You're right. They got it done. Looks like they're going to be the winners. Here's Cohen now to return. And some good special teams coverage as they bring him down. Just quick right, and then maybe take that shot deep.
And once they do take the big shot, you've got to worry on defense. Of course, no one getting behind the defense and make it an easy.
Oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by the former first-rounder Trey Waynes. And that is going to seal this victory as time runs out. Well, we were on hand for a fun and entertaining game here. Coming down really to that last play. Great job defensively to get the pick and seal it.
And we know that every play during a game matters. You're never sure which one's going to be one of the key ones. But at the end of the game, when you analyze it, 3, 4, 5 plays are going to be the ones you focus on. And that last play was one of them. The last shot had to take it, and they came up with the interception and sealed their victory.
So for the Bengals,